Many of our user stories are now well underway. Users have basic registration and login functionality, ease of navigation, and now the ability to view a list of products. In this video, we'll give them the ability to view individual product details. Before anything else, let's add a link to the products page, both in the main nav menu and on the home page on the Shop Now button. Starting with mainnav.html, let's add URL products for this link. And then we'll add the same here on the Shop Now button in index.html. To create the product details page, we need a new view which will take the product ID as a parameter and return the template including the product. This will be almost identical to the All Products view, so I'll copy that as a base. I'll change the name of the view and that of the template to Product Detail. And also add product ID to the parameters. In this case, I only want to return one product, so I'll update products to use getObject or 404, taking in the product ID. Last, I just need to remove the S from the item in the context and import the getObject or 404 function. And I'll also update the docstring here. Of course, we'll also need a URL for it, which will contain the product ID. And that'll return the product detail view and be named Product Detail. And we need a template, so I'll duplicate the products template and rename it. And we'll start from there. The overlay and container fluid will remain the same, but in this template we'll only need one row. It'll be split into two columns, and I'm going to offset the first by 2 in order to push it toward the middle of the screen. The first column will contain the product image. So let's copy that from the products template and update it slightly. The only difference here is that on the products page, the image will link to the product details, but here it will link to the actual image in a new window. The second column will contain all the product's details as well as, eventually, the buttons to select the size and quantity and add it to the shopping bag. We'll do that stuff later, but right now we can take care of the product details. In the interest of time, I'll paste that in from the completed project. We need the product name, the price, the rating if it exists, and its description. The last thing to do here is add the link to the product details page to each product image in the products template. And we do in fact want to do this even if the product has no image, since we want to give users the ability to add it to their bag regardless. If we open the project now, you'll see the homepage button works. Or perhaps it doesn't. It actually looks like we've got a small bug here. It looks like that's because we used the wrong product ID here in the URL. Remember that in the template, we're working with the actual Django object. So we need product.id to get the ID attribute. The product underscore ID is what it'll be called in the view. So that does work now. When I click on an individual product, I'm taken to the product details page. The image here opens the image in a new window, and the nav menu can take us back to the main products page as well. Ultimately, we'll add some nicer navigation buttons throughout the site to make it even more user-friendly, but this looks pretty good for now. There is one small issue with the CSS that you might have noticed if you looked at the mobile layout. It looks like the empty header container isn't pushing the top of the page down to the bottom of the main site header, and that's because we used a media query for that, which only works on medium and larger screens. It's a simple fix though, we just need to add another media query in base.css. For this one, we need to push the body down 116 pixels, which is the height of the main site header on mobile due to the slightly different layout. So I'll save that and go back and take another look. And this looks better now. With this part finished, I'm going to commit my changes with git add dot, git commit -m added product details functionality, and git push. In the next video, we'll begin handling search queries and categories in our product views.